So, guys, that was quick, but we are back. I didn't realize this game was already in the fourth quarter, but it is Ohio, Wyoming, Arizona Bowl. 5 minutes to go. So, here we go. Ohio on the Wyoming 29-yard line here. 3rd and 4. The kicker has not been great today, so they're going to want to convert this. And it's a run, and he is going to be short. It's going to be a 4th and 3. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening with this connection. I got a new phone. The connection's acting up. But Vakos to try one, and his kick is good. And it's 21-17 Ohio with 4:17 to go. Wyoming's going to get the ball back here with the chance to take the lead. They got to get in the end zone. Their offense hasn't been great today, but that Vakos, who has not been great today, missed a couple kicks. That one, a good one. It's 21-17 Ohio. Step aside for a second. 21-17 Ohio. So here we go. 4:17 to go. Wyoming's going to get the ball back here after a field goal by Ohio. Vakos to make this a 4-point game. So Wyoming's offense has really struggled. Second half, just 11 yards. Can they get the ball down the field? They have to get into the end zone the next 4 minutes to win the Arizona Bowl here. And fair catch in the end zone. So it's going to be Wyoming's ball at the 20. They're going to have to go 80 yards here for the lead. So they have 3 timeouts. So maybe if you get close enough, field goal, and then you can worry about getting a stop and then another field goal or a touchdown. But I think they are going to want to get in the end zone here. Still 3 timeouts, 4:17 to go. We go ball to 25. So sorry, it's a 75-yard drive. They're gonna have to go on. Big hit, but it's gonna be second down for Wyoming to catch, gain of about 5. Second and 5 here for Wyoming. Josh Allen's alumni of Wyoming. Here we go. Wyoming get a pass here. The pass is incomplete, but I think there's going to be a pass interference call here with 3:42 to go. So the ball was not thrown well. Yeah, he was all over him. It's going to be a pass interference on Wyoming. That'll push the ball 15 yards. Pass interference on Ohio. Push the ball 15 yards. First down, Wyoming. So here we go. 3:42 to go. So they're already down. Good drive so far here. You get the pass interference. They're at their own 44-yard line. And the pass is caught. First down, Wyoming. They're moving the ball well here. This is the most yards that they've had the whole second half, I believe, on this drive. So you have a timeout and time to the point where if you're in field goal range, I mean, you could take it, make this a 1-point game, but they're going to want to get in the end zone and take the lead. Here we go. 3:15 to go. Ohio with 2 timeouts. Wyoming with 3. This is a 21-17 lead for Ohio in this Arizona Bowl. Wyoming going to throw deep, and it is caught. First down, Wyoming, all the way down to the Ohio 10-yard line. And they're going to have a chance to take the lead. This is the best. This is the most yards they've had this entire second half. So a great catch, and here we go. 2:35 to go. So both times that Wyoming's been in the red zone, they've scored. They've gotten into the end zone. Can they do it again here from the Ohio 12 to the end zone for the tight end? It is incomplete, and it will be second down coming up for Wyoming. 2:22 to go. They're gonna have 3 plays to get into the end zone and take the lead here. Great coverage in the end zone for Ohio. This game in Tuscan, only on Barstool Sports. I was able to figure out how to get it. Here we go. Second and 10 for Wyoming. Here we go. Trips right, takes a snap, but there was some movement before the play. Looks like it's going to be a false start on Wyoming. 2:22 to go. Yeah, false start on Wyoming will push the ball back to the Ohio 17. So if you can't get this here, 15, at least 15 for the first down, do you think about the field goal now? I think there's just not enough time left, so I'm thinking that they got to get into the end zone here. You have at least three plays to get 15 yards, and then you worry about trying to get it in the end zone. But right now, they're backed up now to the Ohio 18 yards away from taking the lead here. Here we go. Just going to take the snap. And it's caught. Gets upfield. And he's going to be just about 5 yards short of the first down. He'll go out of bounds. Going to be a third down coming up for Wyoming. So they have to get to the 1 yard line for a first down. They're down to about the 5. So they're down to the 5. They can get 4 yards, get to the 1 for a first down. Otherwise, just 5 yards to get in the end zone and take the lead. Here we go. So they're going to have 2 plays to get 4 yards, or just get into the end zone, just 5 yards to get into the end zone and take the lead here. They can make the extra point, make it a 3-point game. Then Ohio would still have the timeouts too. Now just one, but to get in the field goal range, their kicker just made one. It's been off today, but he just made one to try to send it to overtime. Here we go. Takes a snap. It's a handoff. And touchdown, Wyoming. And Wyoming has come back, and they take the lead. 23-21, Wyoming, pending the extra point. And there it is. Ohio's still going to have a chance to get into field goal range at the very least. Send it to overtime. But Wyoming takes the lead 23-21 after just 11 yards of offense this second half. They march all the way down the field, 80 yards, get in the end zone. The extra point is just in there. Good. 24-21 Wyoming. Still 2:08 to go. Ohio, one timeout to either get in the end zone, take the lead, win the game, or send this thing to overtime. This has been a great game. So that pass interference ended up coming up big, which would have pushed the third down. And then Wyoming, just the best drive by far the second half for them. They push the ball all the way down the field. They get the big completion to the tight end, and they get in on the run play to take the lead. So Ohio is going to get the ball back here. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive for Wyoming. So Wyoming, they're going to have to come up with one more stop here to win the game. So 2:08 to go here in this Arizona Bowl. It's 24-21 Wyoming now with the lead. Ohio are going to bring the kick out, and Wyoming covered that up very well. He's brought back to about the 15. So for Ohio, it's going to have to be to get in the end zone, 85-yard drive. About probably at the very least 50 or 60 to get into field goal range and send this to overtime. There's still a lot of time left, and Wyoming still has all 3 of their timeouts. So even if Ohio gets a score here, Wyoming is probably pretty much going to get the ball back. Again, 2:03 to go in the game. So this game is far from over with Wyoming with all 3 timeouts. 24-21, Wyoming. Here we go. And the pass is complete. Gain of about 4. Clock is going to keep running, though. Ohio's down to just a 1 timeout. So they got to go quicker than this. The clock is going to keep on running. It'll run down past 1:45 all the way down to 1:40. Past 1:40. And they'll take the snap finally at 1:37. And the pass is complete. Got to get out of bounds just short of the first down marker. Going to be a 3rd and 1 coming up for Ohio with 1:33 to go. So they got to get the first down first, but it's 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 for Ohio. You can't run the ball though. Just 1 timeout left. I mean, I guess you could, but do they do that here? They have a running back in the backfield. It looks like they might run it, but now they're gonna throw, and it's gonna throw, and they get the completion down to the Ohio 36. The clock is going to keep running, though. They got to be able to go quicker than this. 1:27 to go. The clock restarts as soon as he puts the ball down. But their injured Wyoming player stops the clock with 1:27 to go. And the ball at the Ohio 35. So 1:27 to go, 24-21 Wyoming. Ohio with the ball at their own 35. C.J. Harris for Ohio today, 136 passing yards, 48 rushing yards, and a touchdown here in this Arizona Bowl. Kind of like this, I mean, being on Barstool at the same time. I mean, I think it'd be better, obviously, to be on a main network. But this is kind of the future that the sports is going to be shifting. There's going to be more and more of this, as you saw with the NFL on Amazon Prime this year. Um, so this is the third bowl game I've called today. Well, we've been calling the fourth quarters. This will be the last one I call. I'm not going to be able to get on for Clemson, Tennessee, unfortunately. Well, tomorrow I don't think it's just the playoff. I think there's some other games. Probably call that. We'll see. Here we go. So 1:27 to go in this Arizona Bowl. I believe this is the first ever Arizona Bowl. Here we go. Ohio are going to take the snap. The clock starts running. It only stopped for the injured player. And Wyoming almost get the sack. He's able to get the pass off. It's incomplete. 1:18 to go. 2nd and 10 coming up for Ohio. So he was just able to throw it. Tried to get it to his tight end. It was incomplete, but just lucky to not take the sack and push the clock further down, and a loss of 5. It would have been. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Takes a snap. Looking. Almost took another sack, and he pulls a Patrick Mahomes shuffle pass, but just a gain of 2. But again, very lucky able to get the sack. The Wyoming defensive line is bringing a ton of pressure. As this clock's going to keep running, Ohio are going to save their one timeout. This is going to push the clock all the way down to 55. They'll take the snap at 55. 3rd and 8. C.J. Harris looking, and the pass is caught just short of what is the field goal range, but it's a first down for Ohio. And this is a very good game. 1st and 10, Ohio. You're going to want some more yards to get this for your kicker. He's been a little bit off today. Made the most recent field goal, but he's been a little bit off today. You'll probably save the timeout for the kicker, but pass deep, and this could be a flag. How is there no flag there with 34 seconds left? Probably could have been either one, offensive or defensive. Just they were both on top of each other. Something's got to be called there. That's a pass interference. Either probably should have gone on Wyoming. Probably should have been first down for Ohio. But 2nd and 10 now from the Wyoming 40 for Ohio. But whistle before the snap. Timeout, Wyoming before the snap. That'll push clock back up to 34 seconds. To me, that was a clear pass interference on Wyoming. He's grabbing them all over the helmet. No, I don't know why I said should go both ways. That's a pass interference on Wyoming. I don't know how that doesn't get called. He's all up on him. He's grabbing the jersey, even grabs the helmet towards the end of the pass. That's a clear pass interference. I don't know how that goes not called. There it is. There's the hand on the jersey. There's the pull in the back. Then he grabs his helmet. I don't know how that's not a pass interference. But Ohio are really only a yard or two away from getting into field goal range here. Here we go. So it's a 57-yard field goal right now from the Wyoming 40. CJ Harris is going to take the snap with 34 seconds. Harris looking. CJ Harris to the end zone. And it's incomplete, 3rd and 10 for Ohio. So he went all the way deep to the end zone, about the 1 yard line, but it's incomplete. And I don't know what you do here. I don't think, from what I've seen, I'm nothing against the kicker, but I don't think he's been anywhere good enough to try a 57, 56-yard field goal right now. So at least get some yards for your kicker, because I think you're getting ready to try, unless you can get the first down here. They're going to want a first down here because their kicker's been a little off today. CJ Harris takes the snap. This is a big play. Harris looking. The pass is incomplete. 4th. And there's a flag. There's a penalty. And I think it's going to be either holding or pass interference on Wyoming. With 24 seconds to go. What a game. Pass interference on Wyoming. First down for Ohio. Now, I don't know if I agree with that one. He's a little on him, but I don't think that's a pass interference. Yeah, I don't think that's a pass interference. Here we go. From the Wyoming 31, 1st and 10. They're pretty much already in field goal range, I would think. And that's going to help out a lot. The receiver's able to get loose, gain of about 5. So now you try the field goal to try to send it to overtime. Timeout, Wyoming. So here we go. 8 seconds left. I think this is good. Not the final play, but this is going to be it. The kick, 2nd and 6. Ohio to try to pretty much going to be some clock left over no matter what, but to send this to overtime. He just made a big kick, which originally gave them the lead. This one's going to be even bigger to pretty much send it to overtime. It's been a little bit off today. Just made the most recent one, though. Here we go. 2-3. He made from 43, made from 45. He missed a long 53-yard field goal. I thought he missed more than that. Just missed one today. This is a 45. He's made a little bit closer. He made a field goal a little bit closer earlier. So it's a 45-yard field goal to pretty much send it to overtime for Ohio in this Arizona Bowl. Snap is down, and he missed it well right left, but there was a whistle. Timeout, Wyoming. Wow. So that kind of reminds me of that. I think it was the Cowboys in that one NFL game where they iced the kicker right before and he missed it. But so they ice him, and it would have been a miss for Wyoming, which pretty much would have won the game for them. But timeout before the snap, add the second back, 8 seconds, 45-yard attempt. So he's made a little bit closer, a 43-yarder, and I believe a 41-yarder, missed from 53, 8 yards back from what this is. But the one that he just kicked was pretty good wide left. So here we go. Ohio out of timeouts, Wyoming with 1. They just iced him, and then he missed his practice kick. Do they ice him again, or do they just have the kick here, then maybe use the timeout on the kick to right before a play or something? Here we go. To send it to overtime, Vacos from 45. We'll try it again. Does Wyoming ice again here? And they're moving around a lot. The kick is up. And this one is perfect. And right down the middle, 24-24. Vacos comes through again. And we have a tied game in the Arizona Bowl. So a great game. 24-24, 4 seconds left. You're going to have the kickoff and probably one play for Wyoming, especially with the timeout. So the kick, his practice kick was no good. Wyoming coach decides to ice him, and then he goes right down the middle, perfect, to send the game to pretty much overtime. But 4 seconds left. Great game. Started off a little bit, but it's been a very good game. Yeah, this is the first ever Arizona Bowl. Here we go. And Wyoming are just going to fall on it, which is going to run the clock down to 3 seconds. Do you run a play here or maybe just take a knee, run the clock out? Three seconds left. Does Wyoming try a lateral play? You saw what happened with the Patriots Raiders. Or I think it's just way too far. I think you just take a knee here. Send this to overtime in the first ever Arizona Bowl. Been a great game. Tied at 24. I think that's what they're going to do. Take a knee. So they're going to line up in a running formation. I think they're actually going to run it. So it's a run. It's a run and a gain of 9. That'll run the clock off, and we are headed to overtime. So this is the 7th Arizona Bowl, with the first sponsored by Barstool. So college rules. So this is not NFL rules. Both teams are going to possess the ball, no matter what. So tied at 24 in this Arizona Bowl.
No, he's been good. He's I forget what he's no.
All right, so here's the coin toss.
He's working on something right now. So. Do you want to talk to Brooke right now? He's on the doing something. Coin toss or something.
All right, so here we go.
Okay, she wants to talk to you. Within like an hour.
Okay, so here we go.
Yeah, gee, Brooke, he's recording something on his camera or something.
Here's the toss. So Ohio wins the toss. So Ohio wins the toss. They're going to defer. Wyoming's going to get the ball first. Both teams are going to get it from the 20-yard line.
Jay, should I just make a pizza? What do you want?
So here we go. Wyoming's going to get the ball first from the 20-yard line.
That was embarrassing too.
All right, so here we go. Wyoming ball from the Ohio 25-yard line on the first possession of overtime. Here we go.
Oh, Grandpa's calling, Brooke. Hold on.
Takes a snap, gonna throw, and it is caught. First down for Wyoming.
About 6:20 or 6.
Okay, here we go. Wyoming ball from the Ohio 12.
He's still doing some stupid thing.
Here we go.
Where he's talking. He's still talking. Voicing over the game.
Wyoming gets the ball, throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Can be second down.
I don't know. We have to leave at 6. He's watching something right now.
For
I have no idea what it is.
Wyoming. All right, here we go. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, the end of it.
Here we go.
Brooke wants to know, did you want Brooke to go to the
Quarterback
time?
on the run and gain of about 1. So it's going to be a 3rd and 10 coming up for Wyoming. This has been a great game. Two teams that you could tell really want to be here. Some of the other bowl games, you have guys opting out. It's not, exactly the best game, but two teams that really both want to win this. So it's been a great game. 3rd and 10, so no gain on the play from the 12 from the they're gonna have it from it's about the Ohio 15. Here we go. Takes a snap, gonna throw, gets away from pressure, looking, still looking, and he just has to run it. And maybe a gain of 1, but stepped out of bounds. I don't think there's going to be a gain. So Wyoming is now going to kick the field goal, try to make this a 3-point game.
Yeah, because we're coming over at 1. Maybe she can get the list then or something. Tomorrow. All right. If you have it ready, like by then, tomorrow. Okay.
So here we go.
Do you want her to go tonight?
Wyoming to take the lead. It's a 29-yard field goal. Should be an easy one, but you never know. Kick is up, and he got it. 27-24, Wyoming retakes the lead. So Wyoming retakes the lead, 27-24. Ohio Ohio has to get a field goal to send this to double overtime
He's nice.
And then a touchdown would win it. So in the two matchups between Wyoming and Ohio ever, Wyoming has won both of them. Ohio trying to change that. They can change that right here by going 25 yards into the end zone to win the game. Here we go. So one timeout. Ohio with the ball, 25 yards to get to the end zone and win the game. They're already pretty much in field goal range, so unless you take a long sack, it's already pretty much a guarantee that you can at least send this to double overtime with the range that your kickers had. And it's going to be a pitch and close to a first down, a solid gain of 8 to start the drive for Ohio. That'll push the ball to the Wyoming 17 already for Ohio. So a gain of 9 pushes the ball to the Wyoming 16.
Yeah, it's New Year's Eve though tomorrow, right? Do you think it'll be busy? Probably not too bad.
So Bagura for Ohio, 23 rush attempts, 136 yards,
Yeah,
1 touchdown.
At dinner, but I think there's 2 games he wants to watch. One's at 1 o'clock and one's at 5 o'clock.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, that's the Pro Bowl. Okay.
But we'll figure it out.
Talk to you later. I just
Okay.
wanted to see when we record the game when we would.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Here we go. Second and 1.
Brooke tomorrow instead. She said, "What did you say?" I said, "He forgot." He said, "Tomorrow." I'll say Rick called.
Here we go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
16 yards to win it for Ohio.
Okay, you're that fun.
Takes the snap.
It'll be the 3rd day in a row.
Gonna run it first down to the 12 for Ohio.
Last night they charged me 30. They only, thank God they. Okay, what's the same
First
time
down,
last night? He only
Ohio.
charged me $5 for Chase, and the first night he charged me 15. It just depends what kind of mood they're in.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this will be the 3rd time.
So now just 12 yards, first down, just 12 yards to win it for Ohio.
It's a lot. I don't even care about it.
Here we go.
But I mean, I'm doing it for him. So. It gives him something to do. It's close.
Here we go.
20 minutes. It's in Laverne.
Takes a snap.
Is that Damien?
Another solid gain of about 4, so just 8 yards now to win it.
I'd rather pay the money and not have to drive as far. So I mean, that's part of it. Ouch. Okay, but yeah.
Second down now for Ohio.
We have about an hour.
It's a gain of 3. So now at the 9. So 2nd and 7 from the 9. Just 9 yards now for Ohio to win the Arizona Bowl. Here we go. 2nd and 7. Clock running down. They just get the snap off. And he's going to lose yards. He's going to lose about a yard. So now it's a 3rd and 8. So Ohio, they're going to have to get the first down here, or they're going to kick the field goal to try to send this to double overtime. So now 138 yards for Bagura, a touchdown. So they're still just about 11 yards away from winning this game. But they got to get 8 first, as there's an injured Wyoming player. They got to get 8 first to get the first down. Otherwise, we could be going to double overtime. Ohio's kicker, though, has been great today. Very well. He had a missed kick from 53, which kind of set people off. But besides that, he's been perfect today. So I think they would very much trust him from this range. So I would say this has probably been one of the best games of bowl season so far, the bowl games. But Kansas, Arkansas by far been the best game. That game that Arkansas won in triple overtime. Could we see another double, triple overtime in this game? Ohio can end any doubt of that if they can get 9 yards or 10 yards and seal this game right here. They got to get to just about to the 2. So it's 3rd and 8 here from the Wyoming 10. If you get to the 2, that's a first down. or you can end it right here with 10 yards. Here we go, Ohio. C.J. Harris looks to the sideline, and Harris will take the snap. C.J. Harris looking to the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown. Ohio is going to win the Arizona Bowl 30-27. That will do it. So Ohio beats Wyoming in overtime 30-27, and Ohio is the Arizona Bowl champion. So a great game. Ohio holds on. They get the touchdown here to win it 30-27. So threw it to the corner of the end zone to the tight end. Got the great catch in the corner of the end zone to win the game. So Ohio, your Arizona Bowl champions, they beat Wyoming 30-27. That will do it.
Shower or if you don't